Okay, so what's new? First of all, we are shipping a new base distribution of Ubuntu. This is a minor upgrade over the 12.4.0 launcher support release 3.6. So it comes with all the new packages. So we provide a reduced ISO image that you can download faster, and you don't have to download all the upgrades for internet like if you were installing a Zentyal 3.0. But okay, let's see why it's really the best release ever. Okay, there are three key points. It's faster, it's better, and it's nicer. Why is that? It's faster because we have integrated Nginx. Nginx, if you don't know, is a great web server done by some Russian guys. It's very lightweight, so we are using it to serve all the static content and leaving Apache only for the Perl CGIs. That increases a lot the responsiveness of the user interface. You'll have to see by yourself. You have to test Zentyal 3.2. We are also making the boot sequence much faster due to better management of the daemons. And also we have migrated to Jquery, which also improves a lot the responsiveness of the interface. Why is better? We provide our really improved integration with Active Directory. You'll see in the next slides. We have a new installation mode, which is the headless installation mode. It means you don't need to install the Xorg server. You don't need a graphical environment. So if you are deploying in the cloud, or if you just don't want to have a monitor and a keyboard in your server, you just like a plain server. It's just a server. You can connect with your browser from any machine on the network and use the Zentyal management interface. And we have also, it's better because we are shipping new features like the L2TP or the IPS that we'll see in the next slides. Why is nicer? Because Poppy, which is now here, our designer has done a really great job with the interface. He has reviewed all the styles. He has introduced icons for the left menu, icons for the module status. Icons are great because they are not only nice, they also improve the usability. You can find the features that what you can find it faster than if you have to read the text. And we have some improved usability. For example, you can now enable modules with just one click. Before in Zentyal 3.0 or previous releases, if you want to enable, for example, the Samba module, you have to enable first all the dependencies like OK users, and then users depend on DNS. I also have to enable the network module, a lot of clicks. Now you enable Samba and it says, okay, these modules are dependencies of this one, and I'm going to enable by yourself. So you click OK and you are done. You have the module ready in just one click. Also for sorting the tables, we have new drag and drop. Instead of these up and arrow buttons, you have done a lot of clicks. Now you just drag and drop. That's it. So now we are going to see the big improvements. First one, this is we are including Samba 4.1, which is the latest release of Samba. The Samba team is doing a great job. They are great guys. We are collaborating very tightly. We are sending patches. They are sending us feedback. I will to highlight one of the key things of this new Samba release is they support exchange schema replication. If you have attended to the Nacho's presentations, you'll understand why this is so important. Other thing is the Gpo support. If you don't know what a GPO is basically a set of rules to decide what a user or a computer can do or can do not in the network. Well, Samba 4, as you may know, has a GPO support. You can use the Microsoft tool, like AirSat tools, to manage the GPOs. But in this new version, we are also providing some GPO support in the Zentyal interface. It's currently very basic, very limited. We plan to extend it in the future, but now it allows you to define GPOs for login and logout scripts. Another new feature is the external Active Directory authentication. Now, if you just want to have a lightweight Zentyal server acting as a gateway, if you don't want to have a domain controller, you can still fetch your users for using them, for example, in the proxy, for authenticated proxy, and you're just using Kerberos to ask to the Active Directory server if it's allowed or not. So if the user changes the password in the server, it's going to apply immediately because you are asking the server. I mean, this is not replication. We are already providing replication with Samba 4, but it's just like an AD connector, okay? More or less similar than we have in the past, the AD sync, but this is much better because it's using Kerberos, so no need of synchronizing passwords or, you know. Also, we have a revamped interface for the new users and computers. The main advantage here is we provide multiple organizational support. Organizational unit support, okay? Now you can arrange your users inside the marketing, sales, organizational units. You can apply GPOs to them because you know that GPOs are always applied to organizational units, not to groups. And well, again, our designer did a great job with the interface. You'll see when you try. And as I said before, we are now using Jquery instead of prototype. If you don't know about this, well, Jquery is the standard, is the reference in the JavaScript frameworks. It's very widely used, very documented. Basically, what this means is it saves time for us. I mean, we are writing faster the code, better, less error prone, and this is giving for you. This is giving usability improvements, and I mean, this is a win-win for both developers and users. Okay, and new features. First of all, this maybe you can see this like a feature, but I'm really excited with this, and I'm really proud of it. This that you can now really easy upgrade from Zentyal 3.0 to 3.2. Okay, I don't know how many of you have tested already Zentyal 3.2. Okay, and any of you have tried to upgrade from Zentyal 3.0. Okay, so you read the okay. I'm going to explain why this is so easy. It's so easy because you can upgrade with just one click. You know that? Really? How? Okay. I mean, if you have read the release notes, you'll see that you have to go in to the shell and type some commands. You know, you have to modify your sources list file. You have to do upgrade update and upgrade this upgrade and do everything in the shell. But no, you can. You will be able to upgrade with just one click in the interface. Why? Because it's in my pocket. I mean, you can do it now, but I'm here. I have a new Zentyal Core 3.0 28 package about to be released. I just have to copy to press the copy button. If you, some witness that. Okay, so this is an innocent witness. I have it ready to copy to the official 3.0 repository. So I'm pressing. Do you want to press the button?
Yes, of course. I'm a sysadmin, so.
This is well. Already done.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this is something that has never done before. This is a live release of a Zentyal package in front of the public. So now, well, Launchpad takes like 10 or 15 minutes to get the package really published. Maybe at the end, we can check if it's really published already. And so that's it. There is no reason to stick with 3.0. 3.2 is much better, and you can upgrade very easily, so why don't do it? Okay, so the new features. This is me using the same mobile phone I used for the releases, but this time using L2TP. L2TP means like a layer 2 tunneling protocol, but you don't have to care about that. I mean, it means more security. It's a replacement over the previous PPTP module we were integrating. This is going integrated with IPsec, so it provides encryption security, and that's all. It allows you to connect from your mobile device or from your desktop computer to the VPN of your office and access the private resources. And also, the other new module we're bringing, replacing the old IDS, is the IPS. I mean, IDS, if you know, means intrusion detection system. That's like the secret police, like working in the shadows, investigating. So, oh, this guy is hacking your server, but we don't do this anymore. This is like the border control. This says, okay, you seem bad, you can't pass. That's pretty much it. So maybe some of you were already asking in the previous presentation what's coming in 3.2, in 3.3, sorry. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. The only thing I can tell is, like Julian already said, it's a 3-month roadmap, so it's coming in December, like a Christmas present. Well, I don't want to spoil the surprises. And that's pretty much all. If you have any question, in the meanwhile, while you ask question, I'm going to try to open Launchpad here to see if the package is already there. Joder, con las caps. Maybe this one? I'll try. No? Yes, I can hear something. No? Okay.
Is it because I'm African? My question is, with the new release, what's going to happen with Zaragoza?
Nothing. I mean, as Nacho said in the presentation, we have dropped like 4 modules, like the asterisk, BOIP, and PPTP, because it has been replaced with this L2TP. But Zaragoza is still there. It's working as well as usual, and nothing is happening with Zaragoza.
Okay, so you guys aren't adding any new features, patches, into Zaragoza?
Oh, fixes for sure. I mean, it's a completely supported module. I mean, there are paying customers using it. So Zaragoza is like firewall, like any other of the modules. It's completely supported, at least for now.
Just one feature that the reason I'm talking about features is actually back to patching is because when we have Zaragoza installed now, and one of the things that used to drive us off the wall was when you have something, when you get an email and you have a lot of CC people in it, even just
Mm-hmm.
when you click reply all, and then it will just reply. It will take all the people in the CC list and put them in the reply.
Oh, Zaragoza really does that.
Yeah.
But I think that's, I mean, we should open a issue in the Zaragoza back target. I mean, that's not a Zentyal thing.
Alright,
I mean, it's Zentyal as long as Zentyal integrates Zaragoza, but it's clearly a Zaragoza bug.
yeah, I thought because
Probably with Roncube, this is not going to happen. So, any other question?
Is it working? Okay. I have a question belonging to the new server release. I just migrated from 3.0 to 3.2, the server, and with a new user interface, there are some hidden users. Maybe my Samba administrator is now hidden before I can change it, and that gives some problems also with the Zaragoza system, because I now have 7 licenses for I think the users, spam users, or there are some hidden users, and I can't disable the Zaragoza account at the moment.
Well, about the hidden users on the new preview users interface, the internal users like system replicates or all these things are hidden by default, but they are there. I mean, if you connect to the LDB database of Samba, you are going to see them. Moreover, you can there is a text file in /etc/Zentyal. I can't remember the exact name, but there is a text file you can edit, and you can choose the full list of the hidden things, and you can delete or comment them, and they will be visible in the interface.
Okay.
About the Zaragoza scene, I think I didn't get it properly, your question. Can you repeat?
With the Zaragoza?
Yeah.
Because when I migrate my system, there I think before I was one user, and now I have 7 users, like spam users, ebox users, like that, and all are Zarafa enabled, and so my license is gone away because
that's maybe a problem in the Zarafa migration. It should be easy to fix. You mean that those users shouldn't have the Zarafa account enabled, and they have, right?
Because if I have access to the hidden users, I can disable this, no problem. But
yeah. You can go to the interface and disable, but maybe we can tweak that in order to not happen.
Yes, thank you.
Any more questions?
So if you see here, where is the... Zentyal core published 2 minutes ago. It's already there.
Hi.
So you can already do the
one more question, please. I'd like to know if you maintain and provide still the tools for sysadmins. I mean, little scripts and so on for if you need to do some operation that you have to deploy lots of servers, for example, or something like that, or if you want to test or you want to have the debug.
Okay, with Zentyal server itself, there is no official coming with that, but we have an easy-to-use API. And for example, in the documentation, we have some examples like how to do a bulk import of 1,000 users from a CSV file, separated one, for example. But also, if you use Zentyal Remote, in Zentyal Remote, there are a set of pre-created jobs, and those jobs are for things like that, for automating, like, okay, I want to block this page in the proxy in all my servers, if you know, and they are regular scripts that can be also customizable.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions?
Okay. Are we getting into deep detail about the new mail system?
The new mail systems, you mean with
open change? What are the changes?
Well, I think there are already enough presentations and workshops of that.
That's what we are getting into detail. Because,
I'm not the one to talk about it. There are plenty of them already.
You're off the hook then.
Thanks. Do we have time already? I suppose we have.
To go. I don't know if there are any more questions regarding the new features.
This was going to be quick.
Something up there.
Be wrong for questions.
Yeah.
Te lo voy a preguntar en español.
Perfecto.
Probé Zentyal de 2008 cuando Samba estaba todavía cociéndose, el Samba 4, ¿no? La versión alfa. Hice pruebas y sobre todo me dio errores cuando intentaba hacer copias masivas con bastantes archivos, ¿no? Estamos hablando de 10.000 archivos, por ejemplo, ¿no? Se quedaba bloqueado. Probé luego cuando ya la versión no era la versión 3, en este caso. Y he probado en esta versión 3.2. Sigo teniendo esos bloqueos. ¿Eso está corregido?
Pues, well, he's asking about some problems, some blocking problems accessing files with Samba. What I can tell you is if there is a problem and we can reproduce it, we are going to fix it. So what you should do is go to the tracker or public tracker and file a bug. I mean, because of course filing a bug as much detail as possible with the steps to how to reproduce. I mean, I'm trying to do this and I get this. I mean, we are not aware of that problem. I mean, we have a lot of happy Samba users copying files or wherever. So. No, blocking, I mean, you're talking about delays, retrasos, bloqueo, no? Yeah.
Yeah, then you cannot access them anymore.
Yeah, but with that data, I can give you an answer. I mean, my recommendation is to file a bug in track or ask in the forum to see if anyone else has experienced similar problems. Or yeah.
After the summit, we had a long time preparing the summit, preparing the release, and some of the guys want also to test a bit of the October test. It's likely like there's going to be a little bit, but definitely we are meant to get right and fix all the tickets in the tracker. And there's no other way.
In this case, may I add, if you have had that problem consistently and you know that there are settings that can be tweaked, we can perhaps join together later on or during, when we are not at a talk and have a look at that if you already think you know what the problem is. Yeah, so we can, I mean, if we're speaking about issues we know, I think it's better to join together, have a look at them. I don't know if there are any more questions, especially about new features of things you want to know about what's coming.
I can hear you. Okay.
Will you be showing us the easy upgrade into a new version?
Well, I'm afraid that laptop doesn't have any virtual machine or is not prepared for doing that. Maybe with the live demo guys there, we can try to arrange something, but this is not prepared. Also, I mean, the package is just released, was building in the night in Launchpad, so this is like last-minute feature.
Can talk about testimonial with Fry.
Well, it wasn't with this button, but yes, we upgrade the production server in our office, acting as gateway and other services, and was very smooth.
Okay. Anything else? Okay. You have something.
If there aren't any more questions, so the only thing I have to say is see you in the next release party, which may be probably in 3 months. So, okay. And of course, please test Zentyal 3.2. Don't stick to 3.0. 3.2 is much better.
Okay.
Thank you.